We're here for the 200 episode celebration of Teen Titans Go on Cartoon Network. And I'm here with Mixmaster Mike, who remixed the original theme song.
Yeah, it's an amazing thing, and I'm honored to be a part of a amazing cartoon. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah. Now that theme song's been out there since the beginning, hasn't it?
They had an original theme song for the first couple months, and then they asked me to revamp it, and I came up with my own kind of rendition of what it should be, and it's still going. It's like what, 2 years strong with the theme song. Yeah, it's awesome.
So this is the most popular show on Cartoon Network. How does that feel?
Is it the most popular? You know, people told me like it's number one. Like I said, I'm honored to be a part of such an amazing, classic cartoon. I mean, this will live on for many years to come, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
And you can imagine how many people have taken that song and remixed it themselves just for their own enjoyment, over the years, on YouTube or anything else.
Yeah, what's funny is I never announced that I did the theme song, but then I just posted it today, and people were like, "Whoa, that's okay." And then when they found out I did it, they were like, "Now I know why I like it so much." And I'm like, "Oh, that's great. That's a great compliment." You know what I mean? So you get fans of all ages.
You were also at one of the Comic-Con panels too, right?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. I got to tell you, those guys getting up on the stage and just up on the table and dancing.
That's right. I brought my turntables to the panel. I don't think that's ever been done before. We always want to be the first ones to do everything, So that was kind of the first of its kind, and we wanted to liven up all the dead space.
So, have you seen the show? And do you have a favorite episode?
Of course, I've seen a lot of the shows. I like them all. They're all unique. You know what I mean? It's brilliant the way the storylines and as far as a cartoon, it's hard to find a cartoon that with this longevity going on. It's like I could see it going on for 10 years, 10 more, 300 more episodes. You know what I mean? In the future, and that's how great it is.
Now, if you had to grade Greg and Scott and Kari, out of those three, who's the best songwriter? Who's the best singer?
They're both amazing. It's just, they're my good friends, so it's they're both, it's a collective, you know what I mean? There's no I in team. Everybody's a specialist at what they do, you know what I mean? So everyone's all role players, so for the bigger picture.
You get to sit back and relax tonight. You don't have to do any work tonight, right?
I don't know. They got the DJ, they got the food, they got the episodes playing, they got skee ball, they got video games. It's a
good time.
It's a good time. It's a good time. I need this break. Yes. I've been all over the world doing my thing, and this is great. This is a great way to celebrate life and doing music and all this.
We want you to get back in there and enjoy it because you deserve it, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us on ToonBarn.
All right. Thank you very much. Teen Titans. All right.
So we're here for the 200 episode celebration of Teen Titans Go on Cartoon Network. And I'm here with Billy Regan, who's one of the writers of The Night Begins to Shine.
Yes. Yep. All the way from Virginia.
How does it feel to write a song for a show that's gone 200 episodes?
It blew me away, to be honest with you. Never expected to see this happen. Never in my wildest dream expected that a song I wrote or was involved with did this.
Are you going to get a chance to write any other songs for this show?
There are some more in works. I don't know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say, but there are some more in works, yes.
Who did you enjoy working with the most when you were writing your song?
Carl Burnett and Franklin and Nia. Those are the main influences on the whole writing of it all. I'm a singer, and they say, "Here, do your thing," and I add my little parts.
The night begins to shine. Influenced by the sounds of the 80s, it was 40% written by Carl Burnett, 40% by Franklin Enia, and a sweet, sweet 20% by William J. Reagan.
Can you sing a little bit of that song for us?
Put me on the spot. I saw you dance in the corner. I caught your name in a conversation. You're playing hard to get, and I can't understand. When I look at you, I see the story in your eyes. When we're dancing, the night begins to shine. 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 When you're dancing, the night begins to shine.
That was awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was great. Thank you for joining us on ToonBarn, too.
All right, thanks. Thank you,
Thanks
Marc.
a lot.
The night begins to shine. The night begins to shine. The night begins to shine. When we're dancing, the night begins to shine.
We're here for the 200 episode celebration for Teen Titans Go, and we're here with one of the producers, Michael Jelenic. Welcome, Michael.
Hi, how you doing?
So, how excited are you to reach the pinnacle of 200 episodes for Teen Titans Go?
It's a little crazy to have 200 episodes. I don't think really anybody thought we'd last this long. You know, I thought we'd, maybe 50 episodes, 60 episodes, but to do 200 and to still be going strong, that's amazing.
You are definitely going strong. This is like a juggernaut, and I hate to use that character's name, but it's like a juggernaut. But you guys are nonstop right now, right? You're still just doing it day after day after day, right?
Day after day. I mean, we started, 4 or 5 years ago, and we've been making an episode every week, nonstop with almost like no breaks, and we have no breaks in the future. So it's kind of like a never-ending pace, but we're glad that people still like the show and they're enjoying it. So we'll keep making them until they tell us to stop.
So you sort of had a vacation on the show when you did the Island Adventure thing, right?
Yeah, we vicariously vacationed through those characters, but that was the closest thing to a vacation any of us have had, really.
We're looking forward to this actual 200th episode when it comes up later this year, but could you give us a hint?
Well, the idea for the 200th episode actually came from Cartoon Network. So they said it would be cool if the Titans met you guys, and they're talking about Aaron and me who make the show. And it's like, okay, I'll put myself in the show. So it's a 2-part episode where the Titans meet not just Aaron and me, but they meet the crew, they meet my father, they meet Aaron's kid. So we just threw in all this stuff where they come into the real world and sort of interact with the people who make the show.
All right, so you've been making this for 200 episodes. Has there been any time there's been something that you've absolutely thrown out and said, we're never going to do that?
I think there were a lot of episodes in season 1 we said we were never going to do. And then by the time we got to season 4, we have come back to those episodes and said, because a lot of them are episodes you see all the time in animation. And we're like, okay, by the time we got to season 4, we figured out how to do our own version of those episodes. But right now, because we do so much, there's nothing that's off the table. It's just what is our weird spin on that idea.
So has there ever been a thought that you guys might somehow jump the shark?
I'm sure. I thought we jumped the shark in season 1. When we were doing Meatball Party, I thought, okay, this show has gone way too far. No, I mean, we're constantly doing weird stuff, and we're trying to push ourselves all the time. So there's always that risk we're going to jump the shark, for real. But if it happens, it happens.
Is it as simple as, I have an idea, how about they just compete over who can jump and touch the highest?
Yes, literally. I mean, sometimes the ideas are stuff that we enjoy as kids. Like I always go back to things that I remember as a kid. So we did this episode about rainy day activities that I remember doing as a kid. The episode about jumping and hitting stuff, that was something I was into as a kid. It's like such a stupid thing, but when you're a kid, you're obsessed with like touching door jams or whatever it is. So it's like, okay, let's make an episode out of that.
Well, we think it's great that there's an evening like tonight where you can celebrate the 200 episodes with the whole crew of Warner Brothers Animation. So how does that feel?
It's great. I mean, we don't do a lot of parties at our work, so the fact that they're spending all this money, I mean, they have all these characters behind us, it tells us, A, that the show's doing well and they appreciate what we're doing, and it's sort of nice to recognize our crew, because our crew has been killing themselves like every year to make, these 200 episodes nonstop, so it's nice to give them the recognition.
And we'll see you at Comic-Con again?
Oh, absolutely. Hopefully for the next 10 years.
All right, congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we're here for 200 episodes, the celebration for Teen Titans Go on Cartoon Network. And we're here in LA and we're talking to Aaron Horvath, one of the producers of the show.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Oh, good. I'm fine. I'm good.
You're here to celebrate you, your show, and all this wonderful joy that you bring to all these kids that watch Cartoon Network.
Yeah, that's why we're here. It's a little strange, like we're all, I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm a humble a humble cartoonist. Like the way I got into this business was like sitting down and drawing alone by myself. So, doing interviews and standing under lights and stuff, this all feels very unnatural to me. I'm amazed by the success we've had every day, but it's a testament to the cast and the crew of Teen Titans Go. Like everybody who works on the show is super brilliant, and I think like it's recognized, in the fact that we've made 200 episodes and like people continue to watch it. It's awesome.
So you're part of almost all the process of this show, right? Out of all those things, after 200 episodes, what's your favorite part of doing all this right now?
My favorite part? Honestly, my favorite part, now that my kids are older, they're 4 and 6, and my favorite part now is like watching the episode on TV with them, like live on the air. I think like that's really cool because we make these things like it starts with an idea and we fall in love with the idea and it's a lot of fun, and then the process of actually making it takes months and months. So by the time it's over, you've been there for every step of the process and you've seen it so many times that you might like forget why it was a good idea in the first place or whatever. But then to see it fresh with the audience and watch people enjoy it, like it's super awesome. They might be biased because they're my kids, but I like to think that they would tell me the truth if they didn't like something, which they do. So.
And can you yourself separate yourself out from being a critic or wanting feedback or something like that to actually being able to enjoy it?
Partially, yeah. Like when I'm in that sort of environment, yeah. But a lot of it just comes down to like, oh, I wish we would have had a little more time to fix that, or like that joke could have played a little better,
So I asked Michael this. There's been 200 episodes, and obviously you've probably thrown out a lot of ideas. Is there any idea you'd like to bring back that you threw out?
No, he said we threw out ideas.
In the early days you did, but you did bring some of them back.
Well, okay, we did. We actually wrote an episode that we couldn't release for standards reasons because it was too hot for the network, where the Titans cause an apocalypse, a global apocalypse, by giving each other atomic wedgies, which releases, radiation because it's atomic, you know what I mean? And then everybody gets mutated and it turns into like an I Am Legend sort of situation where Robin has to cure the world of this butt radiation. So I think there was too many butt jokes and too many wedgie jokes, and the network didn't care for it, and they said we could not do it. But if I had a wish, if I had a genie in a lamp, that would be one of my wishes, would be to actually produce that episode, because it was pretty ridiculous.
There was actually the episode where he thought it was his buns that made him jump so high when he had to touch something after jumping, and then it turns out it was the legs, okay? And then he had the Captain Cankles.
Yeah. We we're very athletic, and we just want to make sure that kids understand the importance of leg day. Just it's not all about the upper body.
Going into this celebration, what are you looking forward to tonight?
Just to spend a night with the crew and the cast, hanging out and drinking too much and telling each other the truth of how we really feel about each other.
And we're going to get to see you at Comic-Con again, right?
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Anything special planned yet?
No, we don't have plans yet. I think if we can, we'd like to show the little movie that we made, the 44-minute special for The Night Begins to Shine, which was the episode that we made that took place in the like an album art sort of environment, and we made a long-form episode that's 4 parts. That's very exciting. The Titans fight a dragon that plays a keyboard and wears sunglasses. It's pretty dope.
Well, we're looking forward to that then. Okay? Maybe we'll get to see that at Comic-Con.
I hope so. We'll see. But whatever we see at Comic-Con is going to be great because
Right.
great things.
Right. It's always one of the best panels out there. So thank you very much and enjoy tonight.
All right. Thank you.
Right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll take a few just in case y'all blinking. All right. Congratulations, 200 episodes. Okay, I see you all. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right, congratulations, guys. 200 episodes.
Show us the face, don't block.
200, Mom.
There you go. Okay, and just the cast now.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Awesome, guys. Thanks, Mom. 200 episodes. Woo! Get excited. Yeah, you're a party man.